about 4 years.
And Chris Barnes won last week in Dallas, maybe Chris Hayden this week with Jason Couch, the 2 finalists. Chris, you told us yesterday your idol, Earl Anthony, won his first title at 32 years old. You're 32 years old. Can this be your day today?
Hey, I'm just going to go out there and give it everything I got.
Not much voice there. We'll let you go. Good luck. Jason, the left-handers have been so successful today and all week long. How's the oil broken down so far? Can you respond in this championship match?
Well, the oil starts to push further down the lane, causing the ball to go further, later into the pocket, and that's why I had a little trouble with my pin carry last game. I need to stand more to the left of it, get a little more direct with my ball, and then it'll go through the pins with more of a tumbling effect and knock the 7 out.
Best of luck, Jason. Thank you. You know, one thing, Randy Peterson, one lefty's got to win this match, right?
You are correct, my friend. And the first championship match all year long for 2 left-handers going against each other. Chris Hayden, the non-winner, against the hometown, home crowd favorite, Jason Couch.
Seven-pin, Chris Hayden.
And an interesting side note, Chris Hayden starts the match. He will finish the match on the right lane.
Barely audible. Not feeling well, as we mentioned earlier in the telecast today. But I think we'll hear him shout for joy if he wins his first title. Somehow he'll overcome the laryngitis. There's the 7-pin spare.
Left-handed excellence. That's 2-game average for Jason Couch, 250. Chris Hayden bowled 1 game, 265.
Southpaw supremacy.
Ooh.
Like that?
Nice.
Back to Couch. 7-pin.
Ringing 7 for Chris Hayden. Weak 7 for Jason Couch. Spare here. All even to start.
Jason telling us last night after he won in the round of 8. Took some time off after the emotional victory at the TOC. Difficult to overcome that as he won the big money at Uncasville, Connecticut, and the double tour points. We look in with by the numbers for these 2 lefties.
Chris Hayden's strike percentage much higher than Jason Couch's, and I think the reason why is because he's playing the lanes much straighter, keeping the ball much straighter on line, and I think that equals better pin carry.
That'll help Jason Couch on lane 69.
Wow, speaking of pin carry, he just caved the bucket in on the left lane. Nice.
Learned that one from you.
Watch this. This ball's real light in the pocket, and watch the bucket just cave in. Ooh, nice break.
First ever matchup on TV between these 2 lefties. The left-hander starting to catch fire after Parker Bowman III had a good run last week, his first ever show of this season. Lost to Chris Barnes, though, in Dallas. Back to Hayden.
And take a look at 2 different swings. Now freeze it right there, guys. Notice the height of his backswing. Fairly level, just above, parallel to the floor. Now watch this. Freeze it. Wow, he's going to go up even longer. Go ahead. Look at that. Jason much more lean at the foul line with his upper body, much more tilt. Chris Hayden much straighter up and down with his shoulders.
Looks for a double. 3rd frame at a 10-pin lead. Has it.
Nice soft speed, a little rotation, something he's been working on. Soft hand. Absolutely ideal for this lane condition.
Amazing run, really, for Hayden. 6 times, that's it. He's made the top 32 since the new format was put in September 2001. Never has he gone this far. In fact, this top 16 was the first ever. Another person trying for a first title. Wow. Chris Hayden. Couch has found the rhythm again.
Yeah. Well, there's high flush, and then there's hard flush, and that was certainly hard flush. Something I just made up, because that ball hit the pins really hard. That evened the match after 3 frames. Jason likes the right lane. He struck more on the right lane. He gets to finish on the right lane.
All right, now he's on the left. Looking for third straight strike. 10-pin lead, 4th frame. Yeah! Listers the rack again. Come on. He can feel the emotion with the hometown crowd behind him. Couch has a lead. Hometown of Claremont, Florida. Ty Hirschberger, the sales executive via Bowling. Title sponsor of this event, here in Orlando. Glad to see Ty. His entire staff doing a great job. Next week, Pete Weber tries to defend his title. Tar Heel Open, Burlington, North Carolina. The 3rd straight year the PBA Tour has been to Burlington. 42 Lane Center, Country Club Lanes West in North Carolina.
And forgive me, I misspoke. Jason Couch has to finish on the left lane. Maybe Chris Hayden knew he liked the right lane better. It was his choice of which lane to start or finish on. He chose to finish on the right lane.
Looks for 3 in a row. Gets help with a 7. And things are all even. WPBA Women's Pro Billiards will follow us on ESPN next. At the top of the hour, perhaps, if we finish up on time, we'll see. First important business to take care of.
Chris Hayden doesn't look afraid, does he?
Didn't appear intimidated when we spoke to him after his win in the round of 8 last night. Furthest he's ever gone in this format. He didn't like it, and it came in high. Hear the reaction, the oh no, as soon as he released the ball, 4-7 up.
Yeah, you heard him say oh no, and he got the ball too far to the left, too quick, and that ball just overhooks. Watch his eyes and what he does right at release. Watch this. Looks straight down at the floor. And then the little oh no with the oh I got it, I hope it stays on the lane. With the oh, it went right through the face.
Covers the 4-7 for his mark. Jason Couch has a triple, looking for a 4-bagger now into the 5th frame for him.
For guys that are inexperienced, sometimes commercial breaks do that to you. You get soft, you get slow, you lose a little bit of focus. This guy's been here many times. 10 titles, future Hall of Famer.
4 major championships, including this year's TOC. Wants to win now, badly in Florida. Gets a little help, and just the 8 is up.
And almost disaster with the 6-8 staring him right in the face. Headpin goes to the sidewall, just barely clips the 6-pin late.
Picks up the 8. Another mark for Jason Couch. He told us it was not a good idea to take off his event in Washington State, in Tacoma, after winning the TOC. Felt mentally drained after his major championship, but perhaps lost a bit of edge, as we see the max scores, by taking some time off.
So he got rusty.
Yeah.
You get in that flow, you get in that rhythm, you win, and you want to ride that wave as long as you can.
Powerful shot. And powerful result.
That ball went right through the 9-pin.
More like that.
Ed and Joni Hallman are here for a while. Chris lived in Tampa. He's back up in South Carolina now, though. Gets a late trip and keeps the roll going.
Talk about friction in the outside part of the lane. This ball is going to find it and watch it change direction. That ball's on the 1.5 board, and here it comes. 1.5 board at 45 feet. It has to cover some 17 boards to get back to the pocket in about 12 or 13 feet.
Different strike ball from his semifinal match. Why has he made an adjustment?
Well, it looks like he's moved further in, more where Jason's playing, and he's going around it a little bit more.
ESPN in sync.
One time.
He can't make much noise because he's totally lost his voice. That's about all Chris can exclaim right now. 7-pin up.
See that hand open, rotating around the ball. That gets it to change direction. Remember, when the ball sees friction, it travels in direction of rotation. I think right now, maybe a bit too much angle for Chris Hayden.
Picks up the 7-pin, another mark for him, so no open frames from either left-handers. Walter Williams already has clinched his spot, along with Barnes, Duke, DeLutz. They're all in the top 8 into the Super 16. There's Jason Couch in 21st place right now, trying to get himself in. He's got to win to keep the hopes alive of the top 8 finish. On the line, 25,000 points. Regular tour stop, double points, big money for our last major in Detroit. Next month. Right now, Florida is on Jason Couch's mind. Another big shot.
I think the
ball came back.
amazing thing is Jason Couch has taken a page out of Chris Hayden's book and vice versa. Couch has moved to the left, gone firmer, straighter, harder, keeping the ball more on the line. Chris Hayden's gone the other way. He's going around a little bit more. Jason Couch needs to keep his speed up, his hand underneath it, and be nice and firm without overthrowing.
Strike here in the 8th. He's up 21 pins. Oh, 7.
Big shot there in the 8th frame. The spare here. He will lead by 10. Chris Hayden can strike out for 248. Jason Couch can strike out for 248. We have a possibility of a tie in the title match.
Oh my. Maybe a sudden death roll-off. Batter already. Norm Duke. Traver.
Norm Duke, Dave Traver.
Long Island. And Norm Duke won that when it went into 3 balls. Remember how dramatic that was, so we could have that possibly today. Buckle up, everybody. That is an exciting scenario should it take place. 8th frame. Pressure building. He's never won on tour. Chris Hayden. Is this his day? Down goes the paralyzer. Late fall to 5-pin. He'll take it.
Most guys don't watch their opponents. As this ball gets in the tickle zone, watch Jason Couch. He's watching.
Foundation frame, it's huge now. We'll crank it up another notch. Strike here, evens it up.
Strike here, he can't be shut out. If he doesn't strike here, Jason can get up in the 9th and 10th and win.
Definition of pressure. Who responds? Yeah, baby. Get it. Chris Hayden does.
Big shot. Biggest shot possibly of his career. Posts the shot beautifully. Runs it out a little bit. Says, come on, Kerry. Game on.
Does Couch have the answer? 7-pin.
Massive messenger. Right in front of this. Almost looked like 2 pins in front of the 7-pin. Let's take a look. Watch this. A head pin going to the sidewall. There was just shrapnel everywhere. This head pin goes in front. Was a good shot, Jason. Now, spare here, 3 in the 10th, gives him 237, and forced Chris Hayden to throw 2 strikes to win his first ever title.
Picks up the mark. Hayden still 248 max. 237, as Randy said, that is the highest score possible for Couch. What a moment this would be for Hayden to win his first ever title. Wearing the Tiger Woods Reds in Jason Couch's backyard. Now that's a storyline.
And this a must strike for Jason Couch.
He needs it. He gets it.
Just absolutely shredded on that rack there. That ball just can't open that. The pins.
We're coming to you from the Boardwalk Bowl, Orlando. Women's Pro Billiards coming up next. Dave Ryan, Randy Peterson, our entire ESPN PBA crew watching an exciting championship match between Hayden and Couch.
Strike here forces Chris Hayden to double in the 10th.
10-pin stands.
Well, here's the situation. A spare here forces Chris Hayden to throw the first strike to win. If he doesn't strike and gets 9, he needs to make the spare and strike on his fill shot for a tie. Anything less than 9 on Chris Hayden's first shot, Jason Couch is a winner.
Wow. That is an incredible scenario. Spare. Picks up the 10-pin. Now it's up to Chris Hayden. Bidding for his first ever title. That's what he needs. The
Both
right lane has been good to us.
Excuse me, both lanes have been good. One more strike on the left.
A strike for history. Does he have it? Yes, sir! Now he needs 5. And Chris Hayden will win his first ever PBA title here in Florida, just minutes from Jason Couch's hometown. Unbelievable.
What do I need? Do I need anything?
He's adding things up, talking to Kurt Von Kruger, our tournament director. Just 5. He'll take 9, and he'll take home the title. Mom and stepdad are beside themselves. For the 6th time this year, a new winner on tour. Chris Hayden is a champion today. A perfect run-through match point to tie our very own Randy Peterson, who accomplished the feat in Philly.